Yeah, I'd like to do a 5-minute warm up. Just learn different ways to stretch out some major muscle groups before we get started. So I'm gonna set a timer here. Actually, we'll do 6 minutes. This is really nice. So hit start. Got that going. And so, you know, warming up is always. Switch this to the other side. Yeah, always do a little 5-minute warm up, or at least go a little slow when you begin your practice. It's always good. Get to class a little early when class resumes out of quarantine. You know, but you can start in down dog. I'll keep my head up a little bit so I can talk into the mic, but you can put your forehead down all the way to the mat and just stretch your hands out. Lightly rest the fingertips down, a little more pressure in the palms, and just feel yourself drag back. Feel gravity. Just begin to push you down. As you inhale, your body expands, stretching the ribs, back of the heart, neck, and exhale out the mouth. Inhale again. You can even pick your elbows up off the mat a little bit. Get really nice and full, mouth open, exhale. Yeah, because in warming up, you don't really need your mouth closed necessarily. It's nice to start it early. You know, get your heart rate down, your ujjayi breathing. Start it as early as it feels comfortable. But definitely start with the tongue at the roof of the mouth. So that connects the energetic loop. And you're going to exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Feel your neck stretch out. Feel right in the center of your back, that little triangle right in between. You can have your heels straight back. You can even pigeon toe them a little bit. And then just lightly push up and out of the ground and the shoulders. Mindful of your wrists. You know, if they're not super warmed up yet. I was actually doing a little bit of movement right before this, so, you know, always be careful with that. If they don't feel like they are, you know, you can come down. Put the tops, turn your fingertips towards each other horizontally. Push the backs of your hand, the top of your hand and your wrist into the mat. And just lightly pull outwards, like you're kind of trying to pull the mat apart. And you can feel it start to move everything like inside. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, shake them out a little bit. And we're going to push back it. Just knees. Slowly extend back into down dog. We're going to inhale, calves high. Feel that changes. Stretch on your lower back. Inhale or engage the abs. Exhale, feet back down. Inhale. We're going to bend the right knee, stretch the left calf. Exhale, we're going to flip-flop that. We're going to bend the left knee, stretch out the right calf. And just kind of hop back and forth like this. Not really hop, you know, just kind of move, but, you know, try to have a little bit of control. Try to even start in your warm-up. Try to really begin centering yourself. Really start to, like, the second you get down onto the mat and your head, you know, kind of tucks into your chin position, it's over. You know, you're already, you know, mindfully moving, you're feeling your back. Maybe, you know, you woke up today, you went around, did all kinds of things, and you're not even sure what's sore, really. You haven't really put a whole lot of pressure against the ground. Maybe you feel a little something in the hip, a little tightness, a little soreness in the shoulders, but not until you really get down on the mat and start moving around do you feel like, oh, okay. You know, my neck and shoulder a little tight on the right side. So when you're warming up, you want to pay attention to that. I'm actually going to add a couple more minutes to the like 3 or 4 more minutes to the warm-up. So I can feel some tenseness on my right side, so I'm going to thread the needle. So inhale up, and from here you can already start lightly engaging the abs. you know, so when you twist through, hopefully you don't tweak something in your back or maybe like that, and just set yourself down gently. And you don't really need to twist or use a lot of force right here. Just use your breathing to lightly stretch you. So inhale, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And exhale. Feel your body relax into the ground. And you just start to feel, just from breathing, gravity, breathing, and the way your skeleton is aligned against the ground will stretch your body. Learn to use the earth. Alright, inhale, right arm high. Exhale, place the hand down. And then from here, make sure you just have a nice, firm grip. Engage this right side a little bit to protect your lower back. And you're going to inhale, left hand high. Exhale, slip it through. Do another stretch for just a couple breaths. Yeah, nothing too vigorous right here. This is just, hopefully you can start class 10 minutes early. Get to the studio 15 minutes early. 3 to 5 minutes to change. And a nice 10-minute warm-up you'll notice it makes a difference. You just get a little more loosest. Okay, couple breaths. So plant the right palm. Inhale, up. You're beginning to feel, engage through your abs. Come down gently, and this is where oh, I love this one. This one I call cat paws. So you put your hands out wide like the starfish, and then you're going to take your hands and kind of lightly tent your palms, and then push down and let your thumb and pinky kind of slide out. And you can feel, when they get by some a blanket or some clean sheets or something, they're just maybe they're purring So you can even, it might be kind of weird in class, but since you're at home, you can even do that. You can hear me laughing. It kind of tickles right through the inside. It brings a little bit of levity and joy to your day. If you like cats. If you don't like cats, something else. Maybe you like cows. So inhale, cow pose, and just lightly stretch, chin up. Exhale. Kind of keep your triceps straight. Exhale, straight through, right below your neck, really. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, really push up and out. And here I want you to get used to, so there's a couple inches down, neutral, couple inches up. And we're going to pay attention to that throughout practice today. So, yeah, cool stuff. But you inhale, you feel it shift down, cow pose, belly hangs. Exhale, thank you. So exhale, twist up, bend the neck. Oh, you can feel it stretch. You can maybe just kind of lightly, turn your head, your hips and your tip of your head to the left. You can stretch out the left side by doing the same, tilting to the right, again to the left. Kind of shake it out at neutral. Okay? Even, go up and do another little down dog again. If your hands are getting a little, sore, shake them out. If this is a little too much or you want to stretch your legs, of course, always an option. So, yeah. We're going to do the promise practice. Today, it's 10 poses. It can be done in as little as 7 minutes. When it was taught to me, it was taught as a workshop as this longer kind of class, and I really liked it. When I was younger in swimming, I was not the best at the 50-yard, like 2-lap races, but the 500, ooh, yeah, I love that. Listen to some Bob Marley before hop in, 6-minute race. So yeah, 6 minutes. That was like slow fast, like skinny fat, slow fast, So, yeah. So I'll probably just stretch it out a little bit. I'll put up a video of a 7-minute one, but this one should be probably like 25 minutes and then 5-minute shavasana. We'll do like 30. We'll do 35 so the thing doesn't cut me off. So we'll start. Timer. We got some tunes. I'll show the playlist I'm listening to. A link to it on YouTube. Well, no, I'll dub it over too, but yeah. So we're going to start off. Come to the front of your mat. Sit up Indian style. Widely close your eyes. Tilt your hips almost like you're holding. It's like a cereal bowl, and you don't want to spill the cereal. You want to just tilt it back up to just even. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. You can close your mouth. And throughout this practice, every movement is started by a breath. So inhale starts the movement, and it's just so inhale, hands follow. Inhale, hands follow. Exhale, hands follow. So inhale starts the movement, breath and intention start the movement. Exhale, breath and intention start the movement down. Okay? And so we're going to bring our hands up to our hearts. And I want you to imagine like you dipping your hands in this pool and it's like liquid love. You've got like liquid love dripping off your hands here. I want you to hold it up to about the center of your heart. And so here, I just want to give gratitude for this practice. It's a practice. It was taught by Sri T. Krishnamacharya. He kind of invented the modern vinyasa yoga in the early 1900s. He taught it to this teacher, Mark Whitwell, and then I took a few of his workshops. Like I took it 3 times, 4 times. And so now the lineage continues, the golden thread. So I just want to say thank you for that. And just kind of feel the energy from my heart right in front of me. You may feel like a tingling, maybe a little bit of heat, like a magnetism. We're already getting the energy flowing because we're warmed up. We're slightly warmed up. So, tongue to the roof of the mouth. Just sit here. And just kind of let the mind just kind of like melt and drift away. All the today's stuff drift away. And I'm going to be your voice a little bit. So, kind of let those things drift away, and we're going to kind of empty it, clear it a little bit, and then we're going to put like really nice things in it. I think that's, we look at these like old texts of these Buddhist monks, and they spent years like clearing their mind, and it's like, then what? It's like, put something good in it. So we're going to do that for ourselves today. So just kind of get centered, think directly center. Your center's straight on your spine, about 2 inches in either direction. That's about where your center is. So we're going to inhale, starts the movement, look up, hands almost touch. Exhale, softly bring them down to the heart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, slowly down to the heart. Soft, soft, soft. Inhale, 3. Hands almost touch. Exhale, soft, 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 soft. Hands down over the heart. Inhale, 4. Exhale, hands down to the heart, soft. Inhale, up. Starts the movement, pause. Exhale, thumbs to third eye forehead. Exhale, come down. Give thanks. Inhale up. Exhale, hands into heart. And so here we're getting our first taste, even with just that first bend over, of the banda. So the banda is the area between the private parts, that little spot right there. Conch, banch, that's your muladhara bandha. So you engage there. Your uddiyana is right around the center of your solar plexus, and then your jalandhara is the right around the neck. And so the neck one, sometimes we clench it real tight, but other times it's just like lightly clenched. You know Darth Vader, where he's like he's like choking people, kind of like that, but we're not choking anyone. But it's this slight like constriction, but it's not a hard. There are moments for that, and I'll delineate those for you guys. So, plant the palms, put the feet forward. You can one arm forward, the other. Stand up. So you're standing at attention. Let's see. I'll make sure I'm in a good spot here. And so this is. I like to do mine with a little bit of cannabis. This is a sativa cartridge from a brand Timeless here in Arizona. Super delicious strawberry cough. A really mellow sativa, a lot of carotene, very calming on the mind, very chill. Almost seems like a hybrid, but it's not real heavy. So I really love this one. So I'll take one little hit, and that kind of gets it warm, and then I take a second, like even hit, like same as the first, but I get a little bit more, and that seems to be, set me pretty solid. So. Oh, maybe I should turn it on. Hopefully maybe you had a little bit before your warm-up. Maybe you had a little bit earlier and you're a little more clear-headed. Maybe you're doing just CBD. Whatever you like to do for cannabis, maybe you want to take a dab. Maybe you want to take a couple bong rips or whatever you do. Just pay attention to how you do in class and maybe just adjust. Like, okay, maybe I was a little too stoned for that one. Or, what, that was great. Or, whatever. This is your practice, but I just, want to share with you that's cool to incorporate cannabis with it. So, second hit. Yeah. And I don't hold it in super long. I just like to get a little edge off. I might even have another one. It's my day off, quarantine. Oh, not going anywhere. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of time to, partake in a little bit of cannabis that you have. If you've already got it or you're bored with this, just go ahead and move on. So we are good. I got some water. Got a journal just in case I want to write something down afterwards or before. I've been working on kind of a similar intention, so I should write it down. Kind of memorized it, but so here again, we're going to inhale the hands up to the heart. And we're just going to slowly get ready. Legs or feet are about shoulder width apart. Slightly bend the knees just like an inch, just a little. And even out your hips. Lightly engage the abs, pull up, hold the hands in front of the heart. Feel the energy flowing again. Feel your heart going. And slowly you'll kind of feel like your medicine kick in. And that would be nice. And I try not to smoke a whole lot so I can remember everything to do to get through this and everything too. So, but it feels nice just to have a little microdose cruising. So here we're going to set our intention. So the intention that I've been working on that I'll share with you is I want to release negativity from my life. Thoughts, words, actions, the whole gamut. I want to get in there and see like how I respond and how I treat people and what happened. Not even like how I got there, but just like why am I behaving that way? And if I can recognize it, just stop it and just leave it alone. And it'll just kind of like fade off. It's just that idea that like the more you mess with something, the more energy you give to it and the harder it becomes to work against it. So this is taking a little bit of a step back. You recognize it, take a step back. So that's my intention that I share with you. So mouth closed, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And so this is going to use a ujjayi breath, but instead of being kind of centered in the throat, we want to drop it to about the area of the heart and have it be a little bit coarser. You'll still hear it through the throat. It'll feel really about the same, but I want to take your mind and move your mind here. It'll still mostly run all the way through here, but it's that same thing, the idea of the purring, that kind of like it's a part of this practice that gets the heart to waken up. So, and off we start. So inhale, starts the movement, hands up. Exhale, hands into the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Hands down to the heart. Inhale, 3 up. Pause. Exhale. Hands down to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down to the heart. Inhale, hands up. Slightly tilt back. Exhale, you can even swan dive. Forward fold. And here you'll see me moving a little bit slower, and this is where engaging the Muladhara Bandha, Uddiyana, and then slightly the Jalandhara. I'm slowly going down, using my abs and the locks to slow me, and then I'm using them to slowly bring me up as well. But with the mind and breath, you start to, it's cool. Just 90 days is this practice, so you've got plenty of time to learn it. So, inhale, hands up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly come down. Inhale, arms up, breath starts the movement. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, breath starts the movement. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly come back down. Inhale up 4. Breath starts the movement. Exhale through center. Forward fold. And you'll notice that each of these moves has four cycles. Up, down, 4. Kind of puts you in a little bit of a hypnotic state. It's really nice. So we're stretching out here. Bring your hands to opposite elbows, ragdoll. Bend your knees just a little bit. You can rest your rib bones on your thigh. And then using the same breath cycle, we're going to inhale. Feel yourself really fill up, engage, stretch out. Exhale. Kind of tighten in through the center. Inhale. Expand, stretch, fill up. Exhale. Forward fold, come down. Sway slightly right to left. Inhale. Up through center for the backs. Expand, exhale. 40, shake your head left and right. Shake your head up and down. So knees slightly bent. Engage the bandhas. We're going to inhale up through center, mountain pose. Breath starts the movement. Exhale. Hands down into the heart. So from here, we're going to work on a warrior 1. So this is a fun little part I like to add. It's just a simple step back. We're just going to be looking forward instead of trying to look behind us. Kind of trust our knowledge of the body's symmetry and where it is in space. So if you're new, so I want to put your hands kind of out to the side, almost like you're holding a railing or you've got a hula hoop around you. So in Chinese medicine, all the energy meridians move up and down, except for there is one girdle vessel that runs horizontal. And so we're going to use the mind and breath to kind of sense that where that energy shoots off at. So you can lightly pick up your knee, Bring your knee straight back, and here you start to engage through your lower bandhas. Step the toe back, your knee bends, and then you just lightly, feel yourself move back. But it's really, you just bend the knee, and you step back at the same time. But what really gives you control is the bandhas, and then your hands out. And then as you move down, your head tilts up, chest picks up, and then you can step back. Just work on your balance. So that's for our beginners. Our intermediates, we're going to inhale, knee up to about hip height. Slowly, tongue to the roof of the mouth, we're going to exhale. And here we're going to feel around a little bit more. And we're going to slowly come back. And you'll get the hang of it too. It's kind of like being like a teeter-totter that's on like a bolly board. Have you ever seen that? It rolls back and forth, and you kind of pretend like you're... It's like training for surfing. You don't pretend. Well, yeah, you pretend that you're surfing. Yeah. I don't have one personally, but I imagine that's kind of... It's this fifth dimensional moving space, body, energetic, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. So here we can even do like a dancing Shiva for the advanced people. And you're welcome to try any of these. It's just slightly more difficult. So we're going to inhale, hands up. Like you're a Karate Kid, we're going to kick the left foot out as we push both hands out parallel to the shoulders. We're going to inhale, hands come in, exhale, float through like we're some flying pose, flying. And as we stretch, we're going to use the hand to corral the energy. We're going to exhale down. Now in this way, as you progress through and your practice gets a little more energetic, you get lighter. You get lighter. You can like sense you go to like fall and you're like, I don't know if that was my abs or... I'll leave that one be. But, so, stretch out the right leg a little bit if you've been doing this. Or you can extend your knee straight. Pick up the ball of your foot and then exhale. Exhale the energy out through the Laogun cavity, the bottom of your foot. You'll hear me say some stuff you don't quite recognize in yoga. That's actually from Qigong, Tai Chi, Kung Fu. Some of these terms, but they just have they talk about energy slightly differently. And I practice both, so putting them together is kind of cool. It's cool. Okay. So engage the bandhas. So inhale starts the movement. And I want you to imagine that you have a lightning bolt of energy between the palms. You're going to inhale up. Exhale, come down. Forward fold. The wind knocks your towel, just move it back. Inhale, come up. Breath starts the movement. Pause, exhale. Mind and intention, slow come down. Inhale, arms come up. Your mind is in both of your toes, both your heels. You're coming straight up the center. Not a single thought anywhere else left or right. Exhale, come down. There we go. Inhale up, 3. Straight through the center. Slightly lean back. Exhale, come down. Forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Down. So from here, tilt the left ankle up, and we're going to exhale. Stop as we come through. I'm going to use that engagement to slowly bring the left foot down. Now, if you're newer or that's kind of tough, just try to come up. You can leave your left and right hands planted, but just really, be confident in the strength of your right leg
and just come up and brace yourself against the earth. I want you guys to get a little more used to being in touch with the earth, being okay with moving your hands around to get yourself around and balanced. Okay. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Soft shoulders. We're becoming like a tree, really strong through the waist, rooted, and then really strong up through the center, but we can breathe through the abdominal lock. And then on the outskirts out by our fingers, we get softer and softer the further we come down to the arm. And we only tense to pull, it's kind of like we pull ourselves certain ways to make up for, soreness in the hip, knees, thighs region, to balance ourselves, using the mind and energy to help us, because this space, it's not empty. It feels like it's kind of empty, but I'm pretty sure a fish would tell you the same thing about water. He's like, what are you talking about? I just, he moves through it like nothing. It's kind of how we are with this. But when you slow yourself down, slow the breathing, slow the mind, you can begin to sense it. So here, new people, just bring the tiptoe up, just like it's like a little kickstand. And we're gonna inhale, slightly raise up. We're gonna engage, and exhale, bring the knees straight back, chin up, our hands balancing, step back, no looking, straight back. And the whole time, you're keeping your chest and your head up, and you're feeling what happens when you inhale a little bit and then you exhale, but you're holding different energetic states with your mind. Third eye. Intention and manifestation. So inhale, arms come, woohoo! I see, I looked up, got distracted, not through the center. So inhale, come up, engage, exhale, left and right hands out horizontal, right foot forward, inhale, arms come forward, exhale, bend the knee, move straight back, do a flying bird. And here you can imagine you have a lightning bolt or like a rainbow of energy between your hands, tongue to the roof of the mouth. Hey, saved it. And down we go. It's just something fun, control, balance, energy. Balance comes in really handy in life. Okay, so inhale, energy bolt between the hands, engage the bandhas, inhale, come up, breath starts the movement, pause, exhale, mind directly on center, come down. Inhale, come up, breath starts the movement, tongue to the roof of the mouth, exhale, forward fold, engage the bandhas, slowly curl down. If this is tough, it will be. Your abs will get stronger. It takes a moment. So inhale up. Exhale. Come down. Inhale up 4. Exhale, pause at the top. Exhale. Come down. Hands to the earth. Inhale. Bring the ankle up. Exhale, step firmly into the left foot. We leave our hands down. Exhale, engage the bandhas. Slowly come through. Just be careful. Be careful you don't put too much pressure on the knee. If you feel like you're like, it's too weird, just, your foot can come down anywhere along there. So I just felt a little something weird in my knee, so be careful. But here, stretch out the lower back of the calves, thighs. Remember to keep your ujjayi deep down into the right around your solar plexus and heart area. More like your heart area, but you'll feel it throughout the whole place. But we also do that so we don't get too excited either. As long as the energy stays about the level of the heart and down, we stay calmer. So that's always something good to remember. The further it is down towards the belly, the more calm you'll be. So inhale, mountain pose. So they tilt back, pause, exhale, hands down to the heart. Soft. Get a little sip of water if you'd like. Right here. Shake your legs out a little bit. Shake the energy out. And then from here, again, I'm going to imagine like I have the energy out. And so imagine like you have almost like you're like cleaning something down, but underneath your hand it has this kind of this like light, this flashlight, and wherever it beams down on the ground, it gives you better balance. As long as we're engaged correctly. So here, much more engaged through here. Here it's lightly holding to balance. See? Got off a little bit, so mind center. So here, we're going to kick the right foot out. Bend the left knee, slowly step over. Come up straight. Bring your arms up to shoulder height. Inhale, slightly tilt back. Look up at the clouds. Oh, they look so cool. Okay, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Bandhas engaged. You just like float up your inhale to kind of give you a little bit of buoyancy to float up, just like it does in a pool. It's just more noticeable in a pool. So inhale up. Exhale, and as you come down, twist through the center of your sternum. Slowly engage your abs. Right hand to the outside of your left foot. Finish your exhale by staring up at your left thumb. Inhale starts the movement. Come to center. Straight up through the middle. Slightly look back. Exhale. Come down, twist. Left hand outside of the right foot. Stir up at your right thumb. Inhale, turn up through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Slowly engaging your bandhas tighter and tighter. Like you've got brakes. All-wheel drive brakes, stop you good. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, twist. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. Look up at your right thumb. Oh, feel it twist your neck. Just exhale. Feel your body twist more. Stretch just from the exhale. Just from being here and now. Inhale up. So here I'm going to go a little more at speed. So it's going to look like I just whip up. But really I slowly go through center and come up. So exhale. Twist through center. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Twist to the right. Look up at the right thumb. Inhale, come up through the center. Exhale, twist to the left. 4. Inhale, come up through the center. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand outside the right foot. Look up at your right thumb. Inhale, up through center. Tilt back. Exhale, forward, straight through the center. Arms up, slowly. Come down, grab the outside of your feet. So here, same breathing pattern, 4 deep, even breaths. We want to build up, the excitement of the heart, and then slowly calm it back down. We're just working on that. Inhale up. Exhale, this will be 2. Inhale up. Feel yourself expand and almost feel yourself kind of pick up a little bit, like you're a balloon, like whoa, 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 whoa. Exhale. You know, it is said in meditation that when you can make yourself super, 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 super light and then super, 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 super heavy. And I think in your yoga practice, you can literally from the waist down, you can get heavy, and from the waist up, you can get light. When you're flowing. Yep. Yes. Fourth breath, inhale, stretch out, stretch out, stretch out. Oh, exhale. Calm down. So engage the bandhas. Let you bend the knees if you want. Make sure all good. Engage the bandhas. Arms up to the side. Inhale up. Hands are turned towards each other. Energy together. Exhale, hands down to the center. Whew. So I got a little lightheaded there, so I'm going to bend the knees a little bit. Hip down. Just bent over a little long. Stood up a little fast. I could feel it in the backs of my legs, so yeah. You don't really want to go down. You don't really want to go too far back, really. You just want to make sure, head back a little bit just to open up the airway so you can breathe, so you get more oxygen in. There we go. Cool. Felt good. So here we're going to come back to... Oh, front of mat was here. Okay, so we're going to do like a little clap. I just like, it's just... So inhale, exhale, step together. See? Right foot bends. Inhale, exhale. So now feet parallel to each other. Maybe you want to take another little hit of your pen. We're going to be going down to the ground after this. Or take a hit of your little pipe. If you have to heat up your nail, just do it later. Or if you can heat it up while we're doing stuff and then hit it. Whatever. So, engage. Pull the cereal bowl flat. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale, look up. Stretch, 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 stretch. But lightly engage the abs. Exhale. Forward fold. Chin up, chest up. Slowly come down. I'm thinking myself light and slowly exhaling. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, bend the knees, step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Come down onto all fours. Neutral position. Here we're going to do a cow pose, and then we're going to push back to down dog. And what I want you to pay attention here is when you go to down dog, I want you to pay attention how neutral drops a couple inches, and then when you go up to cat, neutral goes up a couple inches, and you have this room to be up and out of that shoulder socket. So here, from neutral, you're going to inhale up, let the belly hang, tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale starts the movement, tuck the toes, engage the abs, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale starts the movement, come forward, untuck the toes, look up, cow pose. Exhale, begin to engage the abs in, tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the knees down, look up, cow pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, here you can even get up on the tiptoes, roll forward, bend the knees, untuck the toes, look up, cow pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, round the back, engage the abs, up, 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 push back, downward facing dog. One more, inhale, roll forward, up and out of the shoulders, feel those couple of inches, come down, plant the knees, untuck the toes, drop the shoulders, look up, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, round the back, engage the abs, untuck the toes, come up, exhale, back, downward facing dog. So it's just, being mindful, but when you're mindful, you can get this really good movement. And the slower you go, the easier it is to memorize, and then you can do it like at a faster and faster pace, easier. So you can help with class, keeping up, speeding down, slowing up, doing your own thing. So here we're going to exhale down to child's pose. And here I'll keep my head up just a little bit. I want you guys to have your forehead down. There's just weird noise on the microphone. So here we're going to stretch out. Take 2 deep, even breaths. And after we exhale the second one, so we're inhaling, we're going to exhale the second one. We're going to engage the bandhas. And then from here, we're going to inhale up, and we're going to keep the chin. This time we're going to keep the chin to the chest. We're going to inhale up. It looks like you're doing the wave at a baseball game. So we're going to inhale up. Let the back droop. Almost like you're just coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Then the hands come up. Do the wave. So they tilt back. Exhale. Slowly come down. Engage the abs. Plant the palms. Roll through. Inhale. Cobra pose. Exhale. Push back. Downward facing dog. Then from here, we're going to inhale, chin to chest. Slowly roll up. Wave. Pause. Exhale. Engage the bandhas. Float the hands down. Plant. Come through. Cobra pose. Exhale. Push back. Downward facing dog. Child's pose. Inhale. Up through the wave. Exhale, engage the abs, slowly come down, plant the palms, push through, cobra pose 3, exhale, child's pose, inhale, up, exhale, come down, float the palms, inhale, cobra pose, exhale, push back, child's pose. 4 of those even paced breaths here. I'll keep my head up, but you guys put your forehead down. But with every inhale, you expand, stretch out. Getting light as a feather, lighter, 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 lighter. Exhale, you sink like a rock. You get really heavy and solid into the earth. 2, inhale, fill up, become lighter, float, stretch, exhale, right at the area of the heart. Inhale, 3, exhale, sink back into your hips, feel yourself slowly. Gravity compacting you more and more. Inhale up 3. Stretch. Use it to stretch your neck. Exhale. Come down. Last one. Inhale, stretch. Reach. Exhale. Sink down into the ground. Now from here, slowly come forward, elbows on the ground, engage the abs. We're going to come up. One more wave. Hands to the heart. Plant the palms. And then here, however you like to get forward, you can just inch your knees through, step out to one side or the other, come through to the center, just like that. you could kind of inch your way up, lightly step into a Indian pose, or cross-leg pose, but you just kind of push yourself up right at the end. If you're a little more advanced, you could just roll over, or you could inhale, look forward, exhale, engage the bandhas. From here, no more inhale or exhale. We're going to look forward slightly, and we're going to hop, and we're going to engage, and then stop about here, and put our feet through our hands. So exhale, hop. There we go. That was a little sketchy. But you just like hop through, and whatever part of that you can do, you do. So here, we're going to go onto our backs. I want you to engage your abs, and as you come down, engage the abs. Slowly come out. Back of the heart goes back. You just roll over that little hump there. Oh, a little bit more on the timer. Let's let it keep going. We're going to come down. On the ground. Alright. So here we're going to lay down on our backs. Getting a little windy, but put our feet down. So from here, we're going to inhale, legs up the wall. Exhale, knees into the ribs. Or exhale, knees into the ribs. Inhale, plant the feet. This. Inhale, plant the feet. Come up, bridge pose. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae come down onto your back. Inhale, feet up the wall. Exhale, knees into your ribs. Inhale, bridge pose. Exhale, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, breath leads the movement down. Inhale, legs up the wall. Exhale, thighs into the chest. Inhale, or ribs. Inhale, bridge pose. Push, push, push. Exhale, slowly come down vertebrae by vertebrae. So we'll make that 2. That was the second nice one. So this will be number 3. Inhale, legs up the wall. Exhale, knees to chest. Thighs to ribs. Inhale, bridge pose. Up, up, up. Exhale. Slowly come down. Inhale, legs up the wall. You can use your abs to lift your lower back up a little bit because they're getting stronger. Exhale, knees to chest, thighs to ribs. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae come down. There you go. Is there one more? We'll do one more. The sky looks pretty anyways. Looks cool. Clouds have been cool right now. So inhale, feet up. Exhale. Knees to chest, thighs to ribs. Inhale, plant the feet, bridge pose. Exhale, lower the back vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly engaging the abs and the bandhas tighter. And then from here, we're going to inhale, legs up the wall, exhale, come in, forehead to knee, squeeze all the air out. Now with abs still engaged, inhale through the tightened core. Feet up. Now we're going to leave. We're going to exhale very, very slowly, thinking our legs slowly up. And slowly come down all at the same time. Stretch out fully if you need to. You need to do a shoulder stand or something. Take one last little thing your body needs now. Just gonna scoot forward a little bit. This way. Ours aren't fully in the shade. We're gonna do like a 8 breath, like 5-minute shavasana. When you're really sleeping, like when you're in like a good sleep, you're breathing 8 times a minute. So you can do like 8 times. There's probably like 2 minutes or so. Or just kind of forget about the breathing and go 5. We'll see. Tongue drops from the roof of the mouth. Try to let everything go still. Kinds of good movement and just balance. Got other stuff too. So just see what bears blue. See what